Hello, Casper here. So, what is going on? um, this is a hex map of a region of a larger map. I'm going to make a new playlist, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to scratch the white box episode or the white box playlist that I made because a couple of things. I started a white box campaign because I wanted to try and go into white box a bit again, and it has been a year ago or so since I played white box sort of last, but when I tried to do the videos, it occurred to me that unfortunately the white box rules sort of fell short in what they had, and I needed all sorts of other things, and that's a lot of things that because I actually wanted to play something that was more close to the original game, and sadly white box leaves out way too much for me to actually feel fulfilled in that sense. This is an okay game if you want something very streamlined, but it leaves out all of this. There's no hex procedures, there is no reaction rules, there is what there is in this, I think it's some okay tables, monster tables. I might use those. Maybe I'm completely going to OD&D because I downloaded the 3 little brown books, and it simply was a surprise to me because I hadn't actually looked that much into them. I should admit that I was quite surprised that it actually wasn't that hard to read. It was actually quite easy to read, and I also was a bit surprised about how fulfilling it actually was to read it. And I've heard something maybe quite the contrary to that, that it leaves too much out, and that it's, I don't know, it doesn't. I mean, that really surprised me. I mean, it does of course leave out combat because it refers to chainmail, but because you have the internet nowadays and whatnot, then you can simply get that too. And also I've been watching Daniel at Bandit's Keep doing OD&D actual play, and he has made some tables that a while ago, the man-to-man combat tables for chainmail, he made some tables for that are sort of more easy to read, so I laminated that some time ago. We're going to use that. We're going to use the 2d6 chainmail combat system because it's really great. And yeah, so I did a lot of prep and I rolled some characters. I should say I used the Smoldering Wizards OD&D character generator for that, and that changed some few stats that when I felt it didn't fit, and some of their names. I'm going to put a link to it. And then I made the character portraits of the gang we're going with. I've never had a gang of 7 people or a party of 7 people, so that's the thing. Let's see how that works. And then I made, by using the sandbox generator, I made a hex map. And yeah, I actually wanted a hex map of this size, but I thought that I would leave the outer perimeter here sort of. We know what the landscape is or the biomes are, but we don't know specifically about these details because I'm thinking the more we come out get out in the wilderness, the more is new to the players or unexplored, for them at least. And it is an aesthetic choice that I thought that we could run it in black and white. Now you of course can't see the colors of this wonderful map, but you have to imagine, because I thought, why not go old school and have everything black and white like the previous video I made with white box. Yeah, so I guess that's a bit of an introduction. Yeah, sorry if I disappoint anybody that I'm going to ditch my white box mini campaign. I'm going to give this some more love, and of course I will get back to my Labyrinth Lord campaign as well. I haven't had much time, and also I've had all these aha moments of when I tried to make the recordings of the white box videos, that I realized that it wasn't fulfilling my need or pushing all the right buttons. So little disclaimer, I'm still sort of, in a sense, new to the 3 Little Brown Books, so you will have to bear with me when sometimes I need to look stuff up. What I am going to do also is I'm going to use some of the alternative suggestions they have in Whitebox and some house rulings. I'm not going to play it raw, rules as written 100%, I'm not. For instance, I'm going to, just to mention a few of my house rules, I am going to use the one where you can bandage after a fight, and I'm going to use a 4-sided die to sort of make survivability a bit the survivability rate a bit higher. It's still going to be really hard for these 7 people. So let me introduce the characters. So what we have here is 7 characters. We've got, let's start with, get those characters up perhaps. And to help me facilitate let's see if this is the right one, I'm going to use Notepad simply for character sheets. Let's go back all the way to no, it needs to go here. So first character is Serhak Rowe. He's a fighting man. He is 33 years old. He's quite intelligent of a fighter. What else to say about him? He's clad in chainmail and he has a 2-handed sword. So I'm hoping we do find, and he also has a sling because his dex is quite good. Let's hope we find some better armor for him when he's going to run around with his 2-handed sword. Let's see, next is Legior, I don't know how to say that. Let's move him over here. He is a cleric, 34 years old. He's quite wise. What else to say about him? He has leather armor, so I also hope I find a better leather armor for this toon. He does have I don't know. Let's see. Let's go. I haven't rolled any personality traits or anything for these toons. I think they are going to grow on us or either die really quickly. But let's see. Then we have Hanso the short. Oh, I should maybe mention the titles. This is just Serhag Row. He doesn't have a title. Then we have Lagior or Legior of the Meadow Country. Sounds like a Hobbit name almost. And then we have, no, not yet. Let's find Hanzo. We have Hanzo, the short halfling fighting man. He's not very wise at all. He fights with a spear and a dagger, and he is clad in chainmail. Then we have, on the next column or row, we have Sobo of the Inland Sea. I don't know how that is. It's funny, he's a dwarf, that he's from the Inland Sea, but that's kind of funny. Maybe he was raised among humans. We don't know. Sort of very mediocre stats, but then he has this gigantic con bonus. He's also clad in chainmail and has a shield and a hand axe and a short bow. Yeah. And then we go to the party leader. Let's see if I can find her. Debbo the Great. She's a human cleric. She's neither really strong or intelligent. She's okay wise, but she has a lot of charisma. She's wielding a flail and a sling and has plate mail armor on. So her armor class should be 3. Shield none. Huh. Okay, I haven't given her a shield. Maybe she's carrying the torch because she's the party leader, sort of. And then we have Ramin. Let's see. Ramin, Eerie Eyes. A human magic user. She's quite intelligent and quite dexterous. I'm guessing she has Eerie Eyes, but she also has a sleep spell. Or she can cast the sleep spell. Last character is Anne L, the Cryptic. She also got the sleep spell. And let's see, she's starting off as a magic user. What's to say about her? She has only an okay mediocre intelligence. What I actually need to do before I can make that later, we actually need to find their languages. I haven't figured that out yet. So I can perhaps, after we've started here, make a little pause in the video and come up with their languages that they can speak. But I want to focus our attention down to this map, I guess, because we are going to start in the center hex. And as you can see, there are mountains to the east, and there are also mountain range to the west and some up north. And we have a lot of marsh or swamplands down here, and a lot of grasslands in between. So what I'm thinking, that this is sort of a valley, sort of going down. Yeah, of course, a valley is going down. But at the center of the valley, we have Tilly's Bottom. And I think that I rolled that and thought that was hilarious. And I thought maybe this village here is named after someone's behind. And it's not someone, but Tilly's bottom. And perhaps the founder of the city found that Tilly's bottom was quite okay. So that's quite funny. But it's also at the bottom of a valley. So yeah, you know, I don't know. That's quite hilarious, I think. So we have Tilly's bottom. And again, this is all rolled in the sandbox generator. There are some roads and other villages and settlements around here. Of note is maybe the city that are 3 hexes up, Galga in Rundur. I rolled, and there's a big road, or a wide, good road. What you say? It's probably cobblestone. I don't know. It's easy to travel this way up. But then we have all these smaller roads going off to some of the castles and the various villages we have. We have a lot of castles so far. I'm hoping for more castles around in the outer perimeter here. I don't know yet. But we are going to focus in on Tilly's bottom. And yeah, what we're going to do, we are going to roll a name for this. Yeah, we're zooming in on the inn, or the tavern of the village, because that is where we start. So one sec, I'm just going to get the I think there are inn names in the sandbox generator. One sec. So we are rolling the inn up together. I thought that would be fun exercise to do. I think I want to get the page up so you can see along. Here we go. Yeah, I need to move this aside a bit over here. So first off, we're going to roll the name of this tavern. Let's see, first part. So it's a 100-sided or a percentile die and a 30-sided. I happen to have a glow in the dark 30-sided. So let's roll it. Okay, so 91 is going to be, let's see, thirsty. That's great already. Let's see. I'm going to say it's a V thirsty. What is thirsty? Okay. The thirsty home. Okay. I might be re-rolling that. I kind of like number 1. The thirsty hole. You know what? That's just hilarious. That's also quite close to home. The thirsty hole. I love it. I love it. Okay. So what can we roll here in the... What do we have to roll on? So we can write here decoration. Let's try and do that. Yeah, I'm guessing this first part here of the video is about establishing the inn and perhaps making a plan for Debbo's Delvers. But let's see, decoration. Roll 1d24 on the table below to determine what covers the walls of the tavern 1d2 times. Okay. Yeah, one time. So the 24-sided die. 11 naval-themed items. Oh, I had hope for naughty drawings. Maybe a picture of Tilly's bottom. I don't know. This is getting off another. Yeah. Never mind. I'm going to re-roll that because I thought that was okay, but we can do better. Drapiers, no. You know what? Bookshelves. I love it. You know what? Let's roll 2 items. Let's have. I think it's quite funny with the naughty drawings. We are going to have that. That's hilarious. And the other one I'm going to roll. I just wasn't satisfied with the flags. See page 112. Huh. Are we going to roll a flag now? Oh my god, we're going to... Okay, so flags in plural. You know what? I'm going to roll that at a later point. Let's go down to the tavern again. So, bartender. We are going to roll the bartender's first trait. It's a 20-sided die. 5. Funny. That's a good start. Second trait. Knows a few magic tricks. I love it. Some bottle tricks and I don't know, like make your ale disappear, or I don't know. Servers. Roll 1d6 to check if the servers have a common trait. If the result is 1, roll 1d10 to determine what it is. They have a common trait? No, we did not get that. Individual trait for a specific servers. How many servers do we have? Let's say we have 2 servers, 1 and 2. They are of course going to have names, and I at some point also going to give the bartender a name. But let's see the servers. A prince or princess in disguise. Okay, that is funny. It's a prince in disguise. Prince in disguise. And the other server, not traitor, sorry. Has a burnt face. That's horrific. Most customers. Roll 1d12 on the following table to know who are the main customers of the tavern. Okay, there are some results here that I might re-roll. I can already tell you that. Whoops, I rolled a 9. Let's see. Guards and soldiers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I missing? Oh, because the name was okay. Okay, so we have patrons. So guards and soldiers. The main customers are guards and soldiers. Roll a d20 on the following table to generate a specific customer. I'm going to roll 2. 17. A tax collector. Specs 1 and specs 2. So a tax collector. They are not really popular in taverns, I guess. And the other one is a pickpocket. Are these really my patrons? Maybe we can collect taxes for him or someone. Entertainment. Ooh. Entertainment. 1d20. None. Isn't that a bit boring? Okay, anyways. Activities. Roll 1d20. No entertainment. Let's roll a activity. Roll, oh geez, so it's 1d3 activities. That's a reroll. 2 activities. The first activity is an obstacle course. Okay. They're having fun at the tavern. Sorry. Drinking games. Okay, we get to rooms. Roll 1d6 to determine what the best available room for someone to rent. The best available. Okay. 6. A mattress and a chamber pot. Best available is a mattress and a chamber pot. That is funny. Mattress and a chamber pot. Special room. Roll 1d6 to check if the tavern has a special room. If the result is 1, roll another d6. Okay. No special room. Outside. Roll 1d20 to generate what amenities 1d3 can be found right outside the tavern. Okie dokie. 1. A pig pen. Outside. Is a pig pen. That is great. The menu. Okay. Type of menu. Specials of the day. Roll a main dish and a soup. Okay, the menu. So we have special of the day. What is that? And then we have traveler's meal. And we have the full course menu. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we have, whoa. Wow. Okay. So first roll on main dish and a soup. Main dishes. 6. Meatloaf. Okay, this is of the day. With potatoes and salad. I read. And then a soup. I also need to roll a soup. Carrot soup. Traveler's meal. How am I going to roll that? Roll snacks and a soup. That's a D12. Toast with spread. What spread do we have? Pate? No, sorry. Salted butter. We are going into the details here. But it's fine. And then a soup also. Peas and smoked sausage. Peas and smoked sausage. How do you spell that? Sausage. Where did it go? What did I roll? Sausage. Oh. Sausage. Okay. Full menu. Oh, come on. Roll a soup, an appetizer, a main dish, and a dessert. Oh my god. Let's carry on. Roll a what? Roll a soup. tomato cream. And an appetizer. Terrine. Boar and forest mushroom. Wow. Terrine with boar and forest mushrooms. I'm getting hungry now. And a main dish and a dessert. Main dish 9. Rabbit pate. But this is ridiculous. Maybe I should just carry on. And what was the last thing I needed to roll? A dessert. Holy moly. 7. Mousse. Wow, this is sophisticated. Chocolate mousse? Okay. Jesus Christ. So no drinks? I'm going to roll some drinks as well. Drinks. I'm going to roll 2 times for drinks. Not that this really matters. 4 and 9. Coffee. No, come on. We don't. 5. Fruit juice. What is this? What is this? I'm just going to write ale plus. Okay. Now we get into rumors. So 1 sec. Roll 1d20 on the first table to generate a rumor, then d6 on the second one to check its truthfulness. Okay. I'm going to roll 2 rumors here. 10 rumors. 19, that is. There is a dungeon under the village. Let's see. Okay, that is funny. That is true. Aha. Okay. One more. 2. And a fearless bear has emptied the cellar of several houses. Okay. I'm just writing snuck into cellars. Is this true or false or somewhat? It is not false, but not true either. So what partly true? Something else, or it wasn't the cellar, so let's look into that later. Now, OMG, we're going to roll the sign of this tavern. Just going to continue on this side, I guess. The sign, and I think that this video will mainly focus on this generation of this inn, and perhaps a plan to what to do. We are going to discuss that. So let me roll the last bit of this tavern, which is the sign. Roll a d20, then a d12 to determine the shape and the material of the tavern sign. Then roll another d20 and d8 to determine where and how it is mounted. Okay, so shape is a d... what? Shape and material. It's round. Yeah, it's a hole. It's a drinking hole. Material is stained glass. Interesting. We're going to roll its position. It is on a pole. The mounting is... oh, it's an 8-sided. The mounting is wrought, mounted, or mounting, wrought iron. How do you spell that? Oh, wrought iron structure. Roll a d12 on the following table and replace the suspicion points with something relevant if necessary. Oh, okay. I think we're going to have a subtitle for this sub-panel. So I'm not going to roll whether we have it or not. So what is the catchphrase of this sub-panel? The catchphrase is, whoops, A4, Royal Supplier. Oh my lord. Oh, okay, no, wait, I did this wrong. So I'm actually rolling a d12, so I re-roll if I get a 1 and 1, 2, 3. So let's see. So it is the catchphrase. So let's just say Royal Supplier of what? Main panel content. Depending on the material, the content can either be painted on the sign, drawn, engraved, or wood burned or cut out. I'm going to say because it's stained glass that it's sort of glass, just it's made of. But roll 1d12 to determine what is on the main panel of the tavern sign. Oops, wrong die. The tavern name. Okay, yeah. Okay, special. Roll 1d20 on the table below to know if the tavern sign has a special feature. A decorative hanging barrel or tankard. Has a decorative barrel or tankard. Are we going to say, I think it's going to be a tankard. Oh, I didn't know you could roll wizards in this game. That's funny. Oh, not game, sorry. Resource. Okie dokie. So are we going to quickly draw this sign? Sort of a metal pole. I don't know how it looks. On a pole of some sort. Wrought iron structure. I don't know. Perhaps something like this. And around stained glass. And it said the thirsty hope. And it's sort of stained glass, right? I don't know how. And it has a sub sign. I don't know how the shape of that sign. But it says Royal Supplier. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I am going to roll before we figure out what to do next. We are going to roll the bartender's name and the server's name. And yeah, we're going to roll some names. Let's be quick about it. So 1, 2 is human, 3 is halfling, 4 is dwarf, 6 is an elf. So first off, halfling. Magic tricks is in quote unquote quotation marks. The bartender's name is, I'm going to roll on Freebooters of the Frontier. Halfling. Halfling male, I guess. 35. Is scared. We already had a Gert. We don't. Maybe Gert retired. 8. Agilward. Agilward. Agilward? Weird name. Agilward. The servers, female and male. So, oh yeah, okay, he is a male, and the one with the burnt face is a female. The prince's name is, and I'm just going to say he's a human. His name is Holven. And the woman with the burnt face name? Human, female. 53. Freya. The tax collector's name, I'm just going to say he's human. I'm going to say it's a male. Skrydan. Skrydan. And the pickpocket is a female, and her name is Aka. Okay. Okay. We have we have a lot to look into here. So how long time have I recorded? 51 minutes. That should be fine for a first one. I think there's some interesting stuff here. We could, what was the rumors again? There's a dungeon under the village, which is true. You can simply go to the dungeon. A fearless bear has snuck into cellar houses. Partly true. You know what? I'm thinking I've made this map. I'm thinking we're also going to roll and I think I'm going to grab hold of another resource here from Nave. I'm going to roll a mission. Here to see if we get something useful. And somebody in the tavern is going to give us this mission. So I roll 56. Kill NPC. What? Okay. What is 65 if I reverse it? Overthrow NPC. 40. Goal. Page. Frighten a city. Huh. I'm not content. Persuade NPC. I don't like it. Spy on a faction. Maybe that could be something. Should I roll maybe where this faction is located, like D4 and a D6? You know what? I could also randomize. Maybe an 8-sided actually. We have other angles as well. So you know what? I'm going to roll first roll a. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 is up here. So it's either here by the windmill or further up. One, two, 3, 4. Okay, let me just do this. 7. It's 1, 2. It's up here. You know what? I'm going. I didn't get any in sparks of imagine. I didn't spark my imagination there. So the reason why I made this map was to go hex crawling, at least at some point. But the idea of have a starting dungeon in town is also okay. We can see where that takes us. So let's settle on that and say that we are going to look into this rumor of the dungeon here in the village. Interesting. Perhaps it's got something to do with the castle there. What was the name of that castle again? In number 5. Castle Dark Rock. Yeah. Interesting. Let's pick it up next time, where we go on the first delve, I guess. Until then, bye bye.